Your brat ruined my day. Alyssa screamed, voice sharp as shattered glass. I told you, Noah. He touched my phone, deleted my client files. I lost a commission. My son, Eli, was cowering near the staircase. His shoes were soaked, shirt clinging to his skin, hair plastered to his forehead. He was, 6 all, for God's sake. 6C. He's a kid, I snapped. You threw him into the rain because of a phone? It was a storm, not a sprinkle. My voice rising, trembling. He needs to learn his place. My mother, Judith, cut in coldly from the couch. You've always been too soft. That boy's just like you. Weak, emotional, out of control. Out of control? He was screaming outside, banging on the door. Alyssa, my older sister, crossed her arms. Maybe next time you'll teach him to keep his hands to himself instead of dumping him on everyone else. I glanced at Eli. His lips were quivering, but he didn't cry anymore. He was already learning what I had. In this house, tears don't earn you comfort, only silence. I'm Noah, 27 years old. Single father, emotionally burnt, barely holding together. This was supposed to be temporary, just until I found a place after the layoff. But weeks turned into months, and I became invisible again. The same way I was when I was 16, standing in this house with bruises I didn't earn and a mouth too afraid to speak. I kept telling myself I had to stay, for Eli, for stability, for a roof. But now I wasn't sure what the hell I was doing anymore. Meet the family. Alyssa, 32. My sister, successful, sharp-tongued. She always called me the emotional one. Behind her perfect Instagram marriage is a boiling pot of rage, and now, apparently, she's taking it out on my kid. Judith, 58. Our mother, manipulative under the mask of maternal wisdom. She never hit us. No, that would have left evidence. She just made us feel less than until we stopped speaking. Eli, 6. My son, bright-eyed, gentle, sensitive, which in this family makes him a target, just like his father. I found out 2 nights ago the inheritance money from our grandmother, the small nest egg she left behind, was released last month. No one told me. They split it, quietly, between them. You're not responsible enough with money, my mom had said when I confronted her. You'll just waste it on therapy or whatever you do with your feelings. It wasn't that much anyway, Alyssa added. And you don't contribute to the house. No one mentioned that I cook every night, drive Eli to school, clean, buy groceries with my severance. They took what was mine and gaslit me like I should be grateful. You used my name to co-sign your loan, didn't you? I asked Alyssa flatly. The words left a taste like rust in my mouth. She blinked once, then smiled. You were asleep on the couch. Mom said it was fine. That's identity theft. Noah, grow up. I turned to Mom. You let her forge my name? You needed to build credit. I laughed. Actually laughed. It was either that or scream. You all keep acting like I'm some burden, but I've been your silent punching bag for years. Maybe you should leave then, Alyssa snapped. You and your mistake. I froze. Eli didn't look up. There was a night, 10 years ago. I was 17. Alyssa had snuck out drunk, wrecked Dad's car, and vanished for 2 days. When she came back, Mom told me to lie. Say I took the car. She said, one mess up from her and her college dreams are done. You're already working retail. I said yes. I was grounded for 3 months. A record filed with the cops. They let me carry her guilt. And I did, thinking they'd love me more for it. They didn't. I clicked the pen in my jacket pocket. A tiny red light flickered. Recording stopped. I looked up at them. Calm, steady. "I've been recording our talks for 2 weeks," I said. "The storm, the inheritance, the forged signature, all of it." Mom's face drained. Alyssa stepped back. "You wouldn't." "Try me." I pulled a USB stick from my pocket and dropped it on the table. "This copy's going to a lawyer and to Grandma's attorney." The silence was delicious. Then Alyssa whispered, "You manipulative son of a—" "Don't," I said. "We both know who taught me how." "You're going to tear this family apart," Mom shouted. "It was already torn. You just didn't notice through your Chardonnay." Alyssa lunged forward, I think to slap me, but stopped herself. Her hand shook. She looked suddenly small. "You were supposed to be the better one," she said. "No," I said, finally steady. "I was just the quiet one." Judith sat down. Her eyes glossed over, but no tears. She didn't know how to cry unless someone was watching. "You all finally hear me now? Or do you need another file?" Silence. Eli stood beside me, gripping my hand, and I realized I didn't feel small anymore. I packed our bags that night. Eli's favorite books, my old guitar, one suitcase of clothes. We moved into a small rental I found through a friend. Nothing fancy, but it had warm light and peace, and a lock I controlled. 3 days later, Alyssa texted, "I'm sorry for everything. I really am." I stared at it for a while, typed, "Thanks. I hope you figure yourself out. I'm done being your mirror." Then deleted it. I didn't need to reply. Eli laughs louder now. He sleeps through the night. Doesn't flinch when thunder rolls. Sometimes I catch him talking to the plants on our windowsill, giving them names. We go to therapy together. He draws. I talk. Last week, he asked, "Are we safe now?" I nodded. "Yeah, buddy, we are." And he smiled. Not that polite, scared smile. A real
I'm not
one.
healed.
Not fully. But I'm not quiet anymore. And for the first time in years, the silence around me isn't heavy. It's peaceful.